Thank you for staying with us. From sitting on what looks like a throne in a viral video to being held in police detention, that's the story of Frederick Wajagu, whom the Lagos State Magistrate Court in Yaba has ordered to be remanded at the Ikoyi Correctional Center. Wajagu, who some regard as the Eze Ndigbo of Ajao Estates, was arrested last Saturday after he threatened to invite members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to Lagos to secure the properties of Igbo people living in the states. The police charged him with 2 counts bordering on misconduct and intention to cause a breach of peace in Lagos State. Jide, when we see this Eze Ndigbo, I saw the video, and I don't know, maybe he's aware that the IPOB as an organization, officially by the federal government of Nigeria, that this is an organization that's been proscribed and labeled as a terrorist organization. So if you say you're a traditional ruler in a Ajao estate and you're saying that you're going to bring them in to protect the interests, an outlawed organization that has been gazetted officially, I don't know this man understood the gravity of what he was saying as at the time he said it.
Yeah, they've not only been officially labeled a terrorist group in our country, they are now amongst the most deadly terrorist group in the world. The last survey, the result of which was released, showed that IPOB featured prominently among the terrorist groups of the world, representing Nigeria on the list of terrorist groups. So it is no longer something that you can pretend that you are not aware of, that this is a terrorist group. Anything, you see, in the heat of the attack on his kinsmen in Lagos, in some parts of Lagos, during the election, he got angry and said the things that he said. He said, IPOB will invite them. They have no job. All of the IPOB will protect all your shops and we have to pay them. We have to mobilize for that. We have to do that. We must have our security so that they will stop attacking us at midnight, in the morning, and in the afternoon. When they discover that we have our security, before they will come, they will know that we have our men there. I'm not saying a single word to be hidden. I'm not hiding my words. Let my words go viral. Igbo must get their rights and stand, and they stand in Lagos State. You see, this is a lesson. No one is saying that some of those things that happened during the election in Lagos should be condoned. We have condemned those attacks here. There were people who said, oh, you will never talk about it. You will never. 4 times now I've talked about it. I've condemned the attack on my Igbo friends, and nothing has happened. Some said if you say it, you'll be fired. The people who did not give me a job, they are the ones determining the conditions that will determine whether I lose my job. Job that you didn't give me. It's absolute rubbish when people say some of these things. We condemn attack on people on election day, whether it is in Lagos or anywhere else. Our people should be able to vote freely.
Or any attempt to suppress
votes. Because today, it may actually favor you, may be happy. But next time, it may not be in your favor. You know? We are trained to say the truth. And this is the thing. We condemned even on the night that it happened, right here. We cannot condone violence. But at the same time, nobody, whether you are Eze of Akute or Eze of anywhere, no one has the right to say he's bringing terrorists. Because if IPOB gets a foothold in Lagos, I don't know. People talk about things that they do not, without weighing the implications of what they are saying. If IPOB gets a foothold in Lagos, the peace that even some of these traders are enjoying will be gone. People are relocating their businesses from Onitsha and other places because of constant attacks and harassment. So is that what this Eze is trying to bring? We should not tolerate incitement of any kind. You can't push our people to violence. You can't bring terrorists into Lagos. So this is a clear message. Now he's been remanded. He has lost his freedom. He's been remanded.
It was running
Next
from pillar
time,
to post before
yes,
it
they
was
eventually
apprehended.
got hold of it. See, before security people are not fools, DSS especially, before coming to look for you, they are monitoring you. Maybe in the vicinity of your house, they will have stationed people. They are seeing your movement. So this is a lesson to this Eze Ndigbo. People want to have their day in the sun. They want to be popular because he was boasting that he should go viral. Now he's gone viral and he's cooling his heel in prison.
Tony, we can't just allow this kind of, anybody to be calling for something like a parallel government, because if we have the police, if we have the state apparatchik that could, if anybody, nobody has the right to intimidate or threaten anybody in any part of this country, not even Lagos. So if a group of people are threatened, I believe that it's the responsibility of the police to protect and guard their properties.
Absolutely correct. You're correct, 100%. I watched the video and I watched it. I know he crossed the line when he was saying he will invite IPOB. First and foremost, he doesn't have the strength to do that. How is he going to invite IPOB, a proscribed organization, into Lagos single-handedly? How is he going to do it? You know, at times we get angry and at times when we get angry,
Overrates.
yes, we need to caution
We
ourselves.
should not lose our heads.
Because, when we cross that line, we regret it. It happens on a daily basis. And he was too emotional and was
Spoke
saying,
out of-
spread the information, I don't care, whatever.
He
the
might not have the
repercussion is
capacity,
going to
as you said.
It's not that he doesn't have the capacity.
Does
He
he know
just
where
out of
IPOB
anger.
is?
How is he going to go about it? A prescribed organization? Samuel Ekpa, I think the other guy is in Finland, and this other one is, so how is he going to do it?
Does he know how they operate?
I mean,
Does he know where they are?
I mean, I watched that. I know it's going to have a repercussion. So I wasn't surprised, at the aftermath of the threat. I want to believe he's learning his lesson right now behind bars,
yes.
and then people behind him should take a cue. I mean, after election, even if you agree with the outcome or not, there are procedures, there are process. The next thing is the court. Then let's go to court, because really, if we say let's go destroy everything, NSAS is just behind us here, and we all know how it ended. We know what happened even the day, when the government said it's enough. Because it was getting to a level where robbers were beginning to take advantage of
Of
it.
course.
So when we get to that lawless level situation, who is going to bail us? So that's why when we get angry, no matter the situation, election has been contested, it's been won. The next thing is to go to court. There's no other way you can turn it around than to face the court. Threatening and all these things happening will not change anything at all.
And I think
That's my
we should
position.
also add, before we move on, the Elders Council of Ohanese has appealed to Mr. President to ensure that those who attacked our Igbo brothers and sisters in Lagos are arrested. Their argument is that this sort of thing led to the 30-month civil war. I also agree that those who willfully attacked people, the police by now should have made arrests, because the IG said they arrested some people. So no one who attacked a Nigerian because he wanted to vote.
Some people were even stopped at the polling units. That you look like them. Meanwhile, the people will come back and say, me and my wife were Yoruba people,
Yes.
but we were stopped to go,
level,
say because they look like...
Yes.
They
No,
cut across.
no, the thing is, it's
cut
not
across.
here in Lagos. It just happens that the noisy minority, their focus is on Lagos. if you saw some of the visuals that Ivy Kano brought from Ebonyi, you see violence, beavers being burnt publicly. They don't even hide it. Ballot materials burnt. People were attacked. But it's the one that happened in Lagos in those 84 polling units out of 13,000 plus. That is the one that the noisy minority kept talking about. No one is saying that
Lagos was the theater.
Yes, as if what happened in Lagos did not happen anywhere else. There was a lot of violence in many parts of our country, a lot of vote suppression. Kebbi, ask stories about what happened in Kebbi. But who is talking about those? It's just Lagos, and in some cases, Rivers. Because this is the focus of the noisy minority. That is their focus, just those two states, to give the impression that what happened there was nowhere else that it happened. But the record shows clearly that in many places, even in Sokoto, remember how many votes were cancelled. And when they ask, they will say either overvoting or violence. People know where their opponents are strong. They will go and attack the place just to get the votes cancelled in those places. So it's something that we have to find a solution to. It's not simply a Lagos problem. There were other places where it happened.
All right.